The U.S. Southern Command is in turmoil just as Washington ramps up its military presence in Latin America. Admiral Alvin Holsey, the top U.S. commander for the region, is now retiring 2 years early than his tenure, a move sources say was forced amid growing tension inside the Pentagon. Reports suggest Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth pushed him out of frustration with Southern Command space and priorities. The shake-up comes as the U.S. expands operations in the Caribbean. Meanwhile, Venezuela has seized a U.S.-linked oil tanker accusing Washington of militarizing the region and reviving the old Monroe Doctrine, the 19th century policy that treated Latin America as America's sphere of influence. Some sources say Holsey may have disagreed with these aggressive strikes near Venezuela. His departure adds to a pattern, senior officials being removed or sidelined since Pete Hegseth took over, including Joint Chiefs Chair C.Q. and Navy Chief Lisa Franchetti. Holsey will hand over command to his Deputy Lieutenant General Pettus, but the Trump administration is also expected to pick Special Operations Commander Lieutenant General Donovan as the permanent replacement of him.
President Donald Trump said on Wednesday the U.S. has seized an oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela. The move raised oil prices and is likely to further inflame tensions between Washington and Caracas.
As you probably know, we've just seized a tanker on the coast of Venezuela, large tanker, very large. Largest one ever seized, actually. And other things are happening.
Attorney General Pam Bondi said the tanker had been used to transport sanctioned oil from Venezuela and Iran. The seizure could signal new and intensifying efforts to go after Venezuela's oil, the country's main source of revenue. The Venezuelan government did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Trump has ordered a massive U.S. military buildup in the region, including an aircraft carrier, fighter jets, and tens of thousands of troops. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro has alleged that the U.S. military buildup is aimed at overthrowing him and gaining control of the OPEC nation's vast oil reserves. Since early September, the Trump administration has carried out more than 20 strikes against suspected drug vessels in the Caribbean and Pacific, killing more than 80 people. Experts say the strikes may be illegal since there has been little to no proof made public that the boats are carrying drugs, or that it was necessary to blow them out of the water rather than stop them, seize their cargo, and question those on board.
While the tensions are mounting on Venezuela at the moment, it looks like on the U.S.'s side everything is not okay either. U.S. Southern Command is in turmoil just as Washington is trying to ramp up its military presence in Latin America. In the latest development, Admiral Alvin Holsey, the top U.S. commander for the region, has been forced to retire 2 years earlier than his tenure was supposed to end. Sources are suggesting that this was a move which was forced amid the growing tension inside the Pentagon. In fact, a couple of reports are also suggesting that Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is the one who pushed him out after his frustration with the Southern Command space and priorities in the situation. These shakes-up have been reported as the U.S. is trying to expand operations in the Caribbean. Recent update came in from Donald Trump as well, as he said that they will try to push Venezuela through ground force very soon as well.